Hey, everybody. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Tammy. Hey, everybody.
Thank you all so much for coming. Looks like we've got Ed at Whistle Stop Homestead. Hello, hello. Gwen, Broke Cowgirl Homestead. Good to see you. Troy Sutton. Hello, hello. Thank you all for coming. How are you doing, Lisa?
Doing good. It is a very cold Winnie the Pooh kind of day here today.
Is
Yeah, we're
it?
under a high wind warning, so if I disappear, you'll know why.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Hey, Rebecca,
Um,
Touched by Yarn. Good to see you.
yeah, we're having winds up to 60 miles an hour today.
Hi, Heather, Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Thank you for coming.
How's the weather by you? Warm?
It is, we are having a couple of oddly warm days that are in the high 60s. So that's kind of nice. I was looking to see if my computer was going to tell me. Hey, Linda Chandler from Western Kentucky. Good to
Hey,
see you. Thanks
Karen.
for coming. Hey, Karen Guttiosi. Yeah, so it's been cold though, but it's not quite South Dakota cold. It is on its way though. I do hear that. We've gotten some rain this week, which is nice.
Yeah, that's good.
We needed it. The pond is officially full.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good, good,
because
good.
it was so dangerously low. Had
Hmm.
us a little nervous. But within like a week of me sharing that video, we had a rain that really filled it up well. And now we're doing good, so that's good news. Hey Bruce, good to see you, guitar man. Yeah. So what do you got going on, Lisa?
I don't know. Today's a hibernation day because it's too cold outside.
Hmm.
It is crazy windy and cold. It feels like earlier they said it felt like 12 because it's
Holy cow.
of the wind.
Yeah,
Um,
that is crazy cold.
but
I'm
super,
not ready
super
for that.
dry.
Darn
Super
it.
dry.
Darn it.
But we will get through this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I think crocheting is on the docket today.
Thank you, Troy, for the reminder. Everybody remember hit that thumbs up for us.
Oh,
Um,
nice, Karen.
I finished the pumpkin dresses.
Oh, cool.
Yes. And the babies love them. Let me see if I can share a picture.
Aw.
Yeah, but you know what? So
What?
little dude came running up when I was giving them to the girls, and Katie had to sneak. That's my daughter, for anyone who doesn't know. She had to sneak to the back room and get him some Christmas pajamas. See if you can kind of put it. How am I gonna? There. Can you guys see them? Kind of.
Kinda.
There they are. Intentionally plain. That's an intentional thing. I did the pumpkins and the pockets.
I love it.
So I was like, seriously, they've got a week and a half left to wear them.
Hey, River
My
Rat.
pumpkins are still going to work out, you know? I've got to get
Hey.
faster about sewing because this tells me if I make something for them, I've got to make something for little dude too. He wants something, you know? I'm going to have to get faster at sewing because don't forget, we got little Indy also. Hey,
That's
River.
right.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to be sewing in fours.
You gonna make him a pumpkin vest?
I'm going to do pajama bottoms next. And I have reaching back here because we're in my craft room. Can you see it?
Is it
Is
reindeer?
Yeah,
Oh, cute.
I guess. There we go.
Cute.
Little reindeer. And I'm going to make little pajama bottoms for all the kids. I don't know why I got dark all of a sudden. There we go.
Is
But
your
yeah,
light on?
that's my next thing. I have the window open and it's in front of me. Maybe there was a cloud or something up there. Hey, big family expedition. Good to see you. So that's going to be my next sewing thing. And then, Lisa, have you ever crocheted a beanie and put a button on the inside of it to attach to let it be like poofable or not poofable?
I don't
Like
understand. I know what you meant by the button on the inside, but what do you mean about poofable or
the
not poofable?
ball to make
Oh,
where you can attach like a ball poof.
I'm
Oh,
about
wow.
to do that on the hat I'm making now.
Are you? You're going to do the button?
Yeah.
I'm going to try. I've got 4 beanies crocheted for the babies, and I'm going to do the button on the inside. But I guess I'm wondering, how does this work out to where you, like, where do you place the button? Dead center, I guess, right?
Dead center. Yeah, dead center. You sew the pom pom through the button, is my understanding.
Okay. Oh, there's another way where you
Because
just
here,
sew the button on, and then the pom pom has an elastic piece on it. And my pom poms only have one elastic piece, not two. So then that comes through and attaches to the button. But I'm like, if it comes through, isn't it gonna? I'm thinking, is it gonna end up all wonky on me?
oh, hang on.
Yeah, I
There
did
we go.
them. I did like a dark pink one, lavender one, and then for the littlest baby girl, I did a light pink and white. So they're all with white, except for little man's. Mr. Buddy, his is black with a gray stripe. Thank you so much for coming in, Big Family Expedition. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
And
so
have fun with
mine,
the kiddos.
so here's one of mine. Let me take the blur off.
Okay.
Now you've got me thinking I have to look it up now instead of just doing it. I'm
Leave it
not a
to
fan
me
of
to
pom
overthink
poms.
things too. I might be making a mountain out of a molehill on this
Well,
one.
I'm not a fan of pom poms, but I'm making it for somebody. But here's
Mhm.
the elastic loop on
Yeah,
mine.
it's just one elastic loop. Yep. Yep, that's a fuzzy pom pom. Yep, I got a bunch of them.
Huh.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
No.
worried about,
Well,
how is it gonna how's it gonna work? Like, should the button be a little off to the side and then the pom pom go through the center so that it can stay on the center? Do you know what I mean? Thinking about the mechanics of how this is gonna work out.
so here's a button that I have, and they have
Oh,
two
those are
holes.
so cute.
I have other kinds,
But
but
if you have the elastic, you won't be using the holes. The elastic is going to go around them, right? Like a rubber band.
yeah, I was going to sew it in place anyway
You were?
because I hate to give it to somebody and then worry it won't work or it'll fall apart.
So I have sewed them in place and ignored that whole elastic piece and just put um, thread right through the darn thing. So I've
Right.
done that,
Let me
but I
see.
haven't done, I like the idea of having it be removable because then they could put it in the washer, you know, or if they wanted to, wear a coat and the little poof balls getting in the way of the hood or something, they could pull it off for that. I don't know. I've never done it before. I've always just either made one with or made one without. And it's been a permanent, permanently affixed.
So you're saying sew the button on,
Yes.
pull the elastic through,
Yeah.
and loop it around.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
genius. I never
I
ever
haven't done it yet.
I
Maybe
never
you need to let
attached pom
me do
poms.
it. Let me do it first in case it screws up. I'll do it on the littlest hat. Hers was the smallest. That way, if I mess anything up, hers would be easy to redo.
I'm looking it up.
There's two ways. I saw it done the way you're talking about, and then I saw it done the way that I'm referring to. But since we have that elastic on there, almost feels like that button needs to be off center. And
Well,
you need to have it off center enough that it's going to have a little bit of a stretch so that it'll be snug and not all, you know.
it looks like it's centered.
Gwen, we're talking about how to create the poof to the pom pom on the beanie. and make it where it's removable. So we're talking about putting a button on the inside of the beanie, and then Lisa and I each apparently we're both
Oh,
working on the same thing, and there's different ways to do it. You can run strings through the button.
good point here. I just read on something is
Mhm.
it should be removable because pom-poms don't do well in the wash, especially
Mhm.
these.
Yeah, yeah,
I
those are,
didn't think of that because I don't use them.
yeah, yeah. At practice on a life-size baby doll and work out all of the kinks. Oh my goodness,
Wow, Linda.
that's a huge job.
No, they say the button doesn't affect your hair,
Hmm.
because they're really smooth and it's tied tight up against the top of the hat.
Yeah.
Mm.
What if, how secure do you think it would be if you did the button and you did the strings on the pom pom, ignoring the whole elastic piece that's there? And then you fed the string through the holes of the button and then tied it on the inside secure.
I'm gonna send it to you so you have it.
Okay. Because
But it
there's
looks
a
to
couple
me like
ways.
we're making mountains out of molehills.
I have been known to do that.
Velcro is gonna hurt. That would hurt your hair. But you would have to do it on the outside. I know what you're saying, Heather.
Velcro.
Yeah, they do have snap pom poms. I
Hmm.
didn't buy those though. I
I
bought the
didn't buy
cheap
them
elastic.
either. I got the cheap ones.
When you buy a bag o' pom poms.
That's what I got. The big
I
bag.
didn't even know about the elastic until just like last night when I was looking at them.
Hmm.
But I have to finish the hat I'm doing.
Hmm. Yeah, and you get them in the mail. They're all kind of, what's the word? Cattywampus. All kind of,
Cattywampus.
so you got to get the hair dryer to it. Did you figure that out yet?
No, I didn't do that yet. But I got to finish the hat.
Yeah. Okay, and
Pom poms are too much work. I'm not a fan of them. I don't care for them.
mm-hmm.
Um, that's me, but I do
Yeah,
know the value and how pretty they look,
they're
and
cute.
people
Yeah,
like them.
yeah,
And kids are cute. So,
yeah. Rebecca's saying there are removable pom pom buttons.
yes,
Yeah,
there are.
yeah.
And we bought the
But
cheap
neither one of us have that kind.
because you can get 80 bajillion for a
which is
cheap.
which is funny because Lisa and I have not chatted about this prior to this live. So I love that we're both encountering the same challenge right
Yeah. Yep, Gwen. Yeah, I just sent it to Tammy. Hey, Food
now.
Forest Permaculture.
Good to see you, FFP.
No, Heather, no. Look, I've got how
Oh
many in here?
dang. You got a bigger bag than I did.
I don't know. It was like 80 bajillion for cheap.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All different colors and
Cool.
pink, gray, beige, brown, mauve.
Yay, you are set.
Yeah, and I got the buttons, and then I bought. Where are they? I've got. What does it say? It just says handmade,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yeah,
I have the ones with the cutesy.
yes, love that.
But I also have. Where are they? Oh, here they are. In fact, the one I'm making right now has our, because it's a beanie, not a hat, because you have to watch for the fold.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, Lisa. I need to know. I need to know. You need to send me the link where you got that from.
It's an Instagram account, but I'll send you the link.
Okay.
But you have to be very careful how you orient them. So, for example, this will work on a beanie without a folded brim.
Mm-hmm.
On a folded brim, it would
Oh,
be
yep,
upside
sure
down.
would. Mm-hmm.
So you have to
And
be
that's
very,
leather, right?
huh?
Is that leather or is it
I
fabric?
do believe these are not leather because the leather was pricey and I wanted to
Oh,
try them first.
is it like a faux leather or is it
Yep,
fabric? How
faux leather.
cute. Faux leather's fine. I mean, who needs fancy on a beanie? Did you
Yeah.
see my first batch of soap came out beautifully for your order? Yay.
Yay, go Gail.
So, um this is an entrepreneurial spirit right here because we do this soaping collaboration. This is our second year to try to encourage people to make your own soap, and soaping is a great side hustle. Oh my goodness, because there's not that many soap makers out there. So when people do know someone who's selling soap and it's becoming convenient for them to purchase it, they will. And Gail did that, and so she got her order. She got an order for 14 soaps. Gail, I hope you don't mind me bragging about you.
That's awesome, Gail.
I just think it's awesome. Great little side hustle and super
Hmm.
fun. Oh, I have some success to report.
Oh, please do.
I got the used fryer grease soap made successfully. I'm so happy. I haven't pulled it out of the mold yet. I need to share the video. But cleaning the fryer grease, and everybody, if you're going to be frying your turkey this year, save the used grease, pour it right back into the container. You can filter it out later, and then you can use it to make soap. I'm turning trash into something usable, and I'm just so happy about that.
I like that.
Yeah. I think.
Hey, Nancy.
Oh, awesome. Very cool. Can't wait to see it, Gwen. Gail, you're going to do great. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
hmm If you have a good recipe, my understanding is that's what people do when they start a soap business, right? They get like a couple of recipes. If you have like a shea, like the shea and aloe soap that I did, if I could stick with that same recipe and just change up the scent and design to it and everything.
Oh, I wanted you to know I found a home for
Uh-huh.
all the lemon balm I freeze dried
You did?
instead of using it for oil because I'm gonna. We talked about how I should not be ingesting it because of thyroid stuff.
Uh-huh. In
Um,
in in a large quantity. Like you
in
would
a large
probably be
quantity.
okay if it was like mixed in with something else,
Right, right.
and
So
not real frequently used.
I could have infused more, but I decided let
Mhm.
me give it to somebody who could actually use it.
Uh-huh.
And a girl in my fiber group will use it for teas and stuff.
Awesome. I'll bet she's thrilled
Absolutely.
because you can buy lemon balm. I have purchased it before, but the fresh is just so much more amazing. I was so surprised.
Um so yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited about that.
That's awesome. Are you still going to grow it? Have you thought about that? Like if you're going to start to grow something else?
I have to buy it every year because it does not
hmm
come back here.
hmm
So I probably won't buy it anymore.
Yeah, since you can't. I mean,
Yeah, if it would come back, that's fine. But it's the same with calendula. Like I have to plant it every year.
hmm
It won't come back, which is sad.
yeah, yeah. Um, you should try to grow ashwagandha, which
Mm,
is actually supposed to be good for you. I will
right,
warn you,
right.
it tastes disgusting. I won't lie. It's bad.
Thanks. I'm
It
looking
doesn't
forward
taste
to it.
nice. But you can put it in capsules if you wanted to, but I get worried about I love to take supplements, but I get worried about all those capsules in my gut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah,
what
the
I'm saying?
gelatin.
Yeah, I don't like that idea. Like if you take a whole lot of vitamins that are supposed to be good for you, but what about what about
Yep.
that cellulose material that they're all in? I don't like that idea.
Yeah.
So,
I have a lot of chamomile growing. I can't use that, but I'm sending it to someone. I grew chamomile and I didn't get a lot. I barely got anything, but I was hoping to get a lot more for soap. But what I got, I'm going to infuse.
Mhm.
And I figure I can maybe do like a chamomile calendula
Mhm. You could.
soap, which I thought would be good, or a chamomile marigold.
Mhm.
But I think I'm going to
Chamomile.
put my soap stuff away because I've had it out for what, a couple weeks. And I said,
Uh-huh.
because,
It
when
goes
you take it out, if you know, you know,
fast.
right? So I
Yeah,
think
I
what I'm going to
just
do is pack it up
Mhm.
um, because I've got to infuse more oil,
Mhm.
and oil is expensive.
It is. That's why I'm so excited about being able to use that used fryer grease for soap. And I used it at 40%.
So you,
Where's my recipe? Did I bring it in here?
well, you said that you filtered it,
Mhm.
which
I
obviously
did.
that part I get.
Yeah.
But does it?
I used a coffee filter.
It doesn't have an odor or anything.
No. No. Um I mean, and I have a lot of used fryer grease. It doesn't have an odor, and the scent that I made the soap with is a candied apple. So it's an apple scent, but I didn't notice it having an odor when I was pouring it.
Cool.
And I guarantee you, we probably fried like chicken nuggets or fish with it or chicken wings. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
when we fry anything, I'm not in there making donuts. You know what I'm saying? Like we're doing food. So it was something like that. And we haven't been using the deep fryer. Like I cleaned that and put it away and have the air fryer out that I really need to get better about using. Maybe that's something I can focus on next year.
Right.
But this used fryer grease isn't like freshly used either.
Gotcha. We
Hmm.
don't fry anything like that, so I don't.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have any, but I think it's such a great repurpose.
Hmm. Yeah. Me too. Isn't that awesome? Oh
I
my
think
God.
it's awesome.
I've got like 3 big containers of used fryer grease that I've been planning on being able to use for soap. So I'm glad I
What
can finally start doing it.
what kind of what oil do you use in your fryer?
It was vegetable oils, which is the same as soybean oil. So when you
Gotcha.
go into the soap calculator, you put it in as soybean oil.
Okay.
And they have an option for canola oil if somebody's wanting to like reuse canola oil. By the way, if you're looking for soy wax, Lisa, on the soap calculator, for the dish soap, um, it is there in the soybean section. It's not real obvious. You actually have to click on it to even be able to see that it's soy wax.
Oh, cool.
But it's right there. It'll say like soybean something, different kind of soybean oil, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's there. So I thought I'd mention that to you too. But
Cool. Thank you.
I'm super excited. I only did a 1 pound batch. So my bars are short, which means I'm going to make like a clunky bar. I'm going to have to cut them longer this way. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And kind of make a clunky bar. So I almost need to do it one more time and do a 2 pound bar of soap so that I'm going to have lots of soap. That's what's
Good.
happening.
Good.
Getting all my soap making done. But now I
Yeah,
need.
that's smart
Hmm.
because you let it all cure and then you can put it all away.
Yeah, yeah. It's fun. I've been enjoying myself.
Absolutely. Hey, Templin
Mhm.
Acres.
Yeah. Hey, Templin Acres. Good to see you. Bummer on the chamomile that you have an allergic reaction to it. That's like one of our medicines that we keep on hand. I mean, it can be helpful with headaches, but gallbladder, it will help you if you have a gallbladder attack. You can drink a really strong chamomile tea, meaning like not
Hmm.
one tea bag, but multiple tea bags, and it will help relieve that. It's an antispasmodic, so any kind of cramping, it's good at helping with that.
Not muscle cramping, though. Talking
I'm
about
thinking
digestive cramping.
I was thinking like PMS cramping. It helps with that.
Hmm.
So Digestive cramping, it might help with that also.
Hmm.
But the gallbladder, 100% for sure. You just
Yeah.
need to eat. You need to eat radishes also, because radishes are going to help your actually break apart the sludge.
Yeah.
Radishes are huge. Can't just rely on the chamomile.
Gwen, you don't like chamomile tea? Wow.
I love a good chamomile tea. That's good stuff.
I like Gwen. She just lays it out there.
Mm-hmm. She
She's
says,
like, yeah, yuck, no.
don't let it ruin you on all teas, though. I've met people who say they hate tea, but tea is really a plant. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's one plant. Herbal tea is many different kinds of plants.
Yeah.
So you could not like tea and like an herbal tea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But they can't get past the tea part. I guess the next question would be, did you ever like Kool-Aid? Because sometimes it can taste like that. Yeah.
Kool-Aid. Oh,
I'm thinking of like hibiscus, a hibiscus tea almost sounds like or tastes like a fruit juice or Kool-Aid or something.
yeah, that sounds great, Heather. I was actually thinking of when I saw your lavender, I was thinking of lilac.
Mm-hmm.
Every year I want to make lilac um, jelly and syrup.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. This year I used the lilacs for infusing in soap, and they did not do as well as the person said they would.
Huh. Yeah.
They actually said to do them fresh, not to dry them. And I did that, and it was nothing.
I don't know what yaupon leaves are.
I don't know.
Green bean juice.
Well, that's interesting.
Doesn't sound real yummy.
No kidding.
I mean, unless the green beans are there also. It would
Yopon
be
is holly. Yopon is, this is making me laugh. Yopon is holly,
Mm-hmm.
and the name for it is Ilex vomitoria. Hang on.
Don't drink a lot of it, Gwen, whatever you do.
And I'm laughing because, wait, look at this.
There's a reason for that. Yes. I'll bet you if you read, it probably makes you do you vomitoria. I'll bet you do. There are some herbs out there that have that intended use. Oh, chamomile and fennel tea. Many times from pancreatitis. So I guess next question. Curious minds want to know what was causing it. What was causing it? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It says some Native American tribes brew the leaves and stems to create an herbal tea commonly called black drink. Historically, the ceremonial consumption often included vomiting, and Europeans deduced that Yopon caused it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
it says, blah, 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 blah. The vomiting may have resulted from the great quantities in which they drank the beverage, coupled with fasting.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I mean, there could be some situations where you really wanted to have somebody do that, right? To eliminate something from the gut if you didn't have another means of like getting their stomach pumped or something.
Yeah,
Good.
but that's a game of how much do I drink?
I guess you keep drinking it until you
Better have gallons on hand just in case.
Yeah. Well, now you know, Gwen. How's everybody doing getting ready for Thanksgiving? Planning out your meal and what have you.
It's just the two of us, so it's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
We're having a Thanksgiving chicken.
Oh, there you go. I'm telling you, last year we bought turkey legs. We did not buy a whole turkey.
Good for you.
We bought turkey legs, one for each of the adults,
Love it.
and the prices were just ridiculous on the turkey. If we want a whole turkey, we need to raise a whole turkey. Well,
Yep.
we're not really big turkey eaters.
We are not either.
Mhm.
So we're definitely doing a chicken we raised.
Uh-huh.
A
There you
big
go.
one.
Yeah.
It's like 9 pounds.
We do like a good ham. We're
Yeah.
ham at Thanksgiving people. I'm gonna pull my curtain over it. There we go. Ah, so much better. Just kept
There
showing
you go.
my eyeball. Yeah, I know the babies want me to make Oreo pie.
Nice.
Hmm. Yeah, they asked me to make two of them. So I know they're really wanting that Oreo pie.
Heather got a second turkey. Lots of kids and spouses. Cool.
Mhm.
Hey, Bella's Whisper Farmstead.
Kristen, good to see you. Yeah. And I've still got to I've got to do my grocery list. I got to go and get the things. Oh, and if anybody wants to join in, it's kind of an open thing and it's not even really announced, but Side Dish Saturday is this Saturday. And myself and so far, Heather, are you going to do any dishes for Side Dish Saturday? All anybody's welcome. Everyone's welcome. Just let me know because I will add you like in my description box if you guys want to share a side dish on Saturday. Sounds like a fun thing, and I know that's what a lot of people are kind of looking around at, right? Like this time
Yeah,
of the year, like I don't know, it's all about those side dishes.
that's right.
Yeah, the side dishes are the yummy stuff.
Heather said yes. Question for you. The
Mhm.
last email, no, I'm going to say this. Can you please send me the most updated candy Christmas list? Because I think somebody got added in,
Yep, yep, I will.
and then I'll get working on that.
Matter of fact, I need to send it to everybody.
Okay.
So
No
yeah,
rush. No rush.
that's going to be so much fun. Do you know what you're going to make yet?
I'm going to keep it simple because I don't eat candy like that.
Mhm.
Um, I'm going to just make something with chocolate.
Mhm. There you go.
Very simple.
Mhm. Um, I'm gonna do brittle, and my recipe is gonna be like on the first, so I'm not worried about anybody else doing it. I'm gonna do a bunch of different kinds of brittle, and
Nice.
I love it because I can give it away.
Yeah.
It's a giftable candy.
Yep. Smart.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like with the candied pecans and
Yeah.
people pay a lot of money for that stuff, and it's really not that hard to make.
No, it's not. Barb at Barb's Country Home, she makes incredible candied nuts.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
sent some to us last year.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah. Last year I did candied pecans three different ways and candied almonds three different ways. So much fun. And then I
Yum.
put them in little boxes so I could, ship them and mail them to the kids that aren't here and stuff.
Question for you, and you may not want to share it, so that's okay.
Mhm.
How close are you?
I'm close. I'm really close. I'm less than 100 away from getting monetized. And
Everybody, lots of
I
views.
need to do a 2K celebration because we're also over 2,000.
Whoop whoop, congrats.
Thank you. So I'm trying to coordinate a day for that. And I know I've been talking about coordinated day for that for weeks. And I've even gotten donations. So people have offered to donate something for the 2K celebration. So Lisa, I was going to be chatting with you to see about maybe Friday. I know you do a Friday thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you want to do an earlier Friday thing?
We have to chat about it.
Okay, let's chat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you, Gwen. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm almost there. Okay. I'm looking at Friday. I can share that. I am thinking about Friday just to get her done. Cuz then the one after that's going to be a celebration for um for monetization, right? So. Woohoo!
You might be celebrating monetization at the same time.
I might be.
That's
Hmm.
exciting.
Yeah.
So happy for you.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming. I mean, isn't this our third year of goal setting?
Hey, it's all about putting in the work though,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Because
Yep.
if, if it's just a I'll watch you for watch me kind of thing,
Yeah.
it's not, no, you're putting in the work.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You did it.
Yay. I know. I'm so excited. It's going to
Uh,
be so nice to not be working for free. Not to say that I expect to be making oodles and caboodles of money from YouTube, but it will be nice to get a little something for my effort.
a little something, something.
Mm-hmm. And getting me through the monetization. Are you not monetized yet, Gwen?
She is.
Oh, she is. Oh, okay. And she's saying you were there for that for her.
Yeah.
And congratulations on your 3,000 Whistle Stop Homestead. That's awesome. It'll come, Heather. Just
It'll come, Heather. Keep at it.
keep doing the things.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I am, but the process of getting everything filled out. So this is a recent thing?
No, she's been monetized for a while, but
Oh, okay.
she just said the process of filling things out is like
Mhm.
insanity. It
Oh,
is.
good to know. I'm going to have to. Yep, taken 4 years. Well, I don't know if I went I might be like 3.5, right? I think I'm like
Yeah.
3.5, so right behind you there. It does take a while. Some people get lucky and they hit it pretty quickly. All right.
We are like 33 away from 3,000.
Oh, wow. That's awesome, Lisa.
Yeah.
Do you find that you have certain videos that tend to be the bigger hits that
I
are?
have a lot of older videos that are taking off and being watched a lot,
Oh, that's
which
awesome.
makes sense because there were a lot of projects then. There's not as many now.
Uh huh. Yeah, that's cool.
But
I.
like raising turkeys, the pig waterers, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good though. That means that you created content that was not too trendy,
Right.
right? But at the
Right.
same time, it's going to keep trending. So I
Yeah.
don't know. That's kind of a different way to look at it. And you made it findable.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah,
Findable,
I'm looking now.
usable
It's just
information.
wait a minute.
I need to some of my bigger videos, my candied pecans from last year. That's my biggest hit of a video.
Yeah, like my Raising Turkeys 101 got 772 views this month.
Holy smokes, look at this. Honeysuckle's video of 7 babies and it's at 72,000
Yeah,
views. That's awesome, Gwen.
that is amazing.
Yeah, it is. That's awesome. I'm all happy about my candied pecans and they're at like 13,000, nowhere near 70,000. I hope I get one of those.
Super exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Go Gail. That's awesome.
Yay, Gail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I've got, you know what I think I want? Like I need to do another batch because I want to do a larger batch of the used fryer grease soap just because I love using it. But I also want to figure out a good recipe for making a whiter bar of soap. And I know that it depends on the oils that you're using. So I'm sure like coconut oil is in there. Probably shea butter would probably be useful. I'm going to look at some recipes and
What
see.
is your or what is the reasoning behind your desire to make a whiter soap?
So I want a white soap because I want to be able to make one. I'm noticing that with cold processed soap, if you don't put a colorant in it, it's going to be leaning towards like a gold color. I
Mhm.
like to make decorative soaps. So
Okay.
hold on, I'm gonna grab something real quick. Hang on.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I'm with you, Gwen. I like that too. Hey, Charles, welcome in, Bushcraft family. We're waiting on Mountain Grandma to get her soap.
to get her soap together.
Makes sense. Gwen
So
says white has white coloring in it.
I want to do fun stuff with it. See, I try to do, and I haven't cut it yet. This is my used fryer grease soap, and it's apple. Smells amazing. See how it's layered? I want to be able to do fun stuff like that.
Cool.
And
Makes
if
sense.
I wanted to do a soap and I used titanium hydroxide as a food as not a food colorant, but as a colorant where you see what's not white. It's intended to be, but it's not. Little things like that bother me.
Okay.
This is yeah, so if I want to do like decorating it and stuff, which is fun for me, I want to know how to make it be a truly white bar soap. That's what I like.
Gotcha.
Not and it wouldn't, like I did my soap that smells I that I use the snowman poop and blue spruce fragrance on. It smells amazing. And I wanted it to be a white bar of soap, and I used the white colorant in there. I followed the instructions. I did 1 tablespoon of the sunflower oil with a teaspoon of the white titanium hydroxide powder, and it's totally not white. Like, I don't know, maybe it's whiter, but it's not white. And it
Gotcha.
would have been nice if this minty, Christmassy bar of soap was white. And
I
maybe
betcha.
I could have
It's
even,
all about preference.
yeah, yeah. So I'd like to, but I know that the color of the final bar of soap is going to really depend on the oils that you use. So,
Right. But
mm,
you also don't want to compromise function.
ha, nope, no, no, don't want to do that either. So it's going to be tricky, but I'm sure there's a way. Yep. And you can get a really white bar. Well, okay. So before I made cold process soap, I made melt and pour soap. And I think that's where my thought process is coming from, because you can have a very white bar of soap when you're doing melt and pour. Good to see you, Charles. Thanks for coming.
Titanium dioxide pigment?
Linda has one. Yes, email me. That's awesome. Yeah, titanium hydroxide. Always look around, see if I might have something sitting around here. Um, I put it away already, though. It's just a white powder. You do want to wear a mask when you're handling it because it'll catch the air. You don't want to breathe it in.
What about white mica powder? Do they make it?
Yes, they do. They make that. But I don't know. I'm not sure about, because I'm still kind of new to the cold process soap making. I'm not sure about using more than what it says to use. I followed the instructions. You know what I mean? Like I used the teaspoon and 1 tablespoon of sunflower oil and then mixed that up for 1 pound of soap, even less than a pound. Oh my gosh, what am I talking about? Because you see that I had like just the line through the middle that was the lighter that's where I did the white. I did like a teaspoon for a half a pound of soap, really, and it didn't get very white. So geez, like how much you need in there. But it's also used fryer grease. It did lighten up some, but
That's a good point.
she's saying you can add whatever you want. Like with melt and pour, you got to be careful because if you put in too much, you'll actually really um, you'll limit the amount of lather that you get. You'll limit the bubbles
Really?
in the lather. With melt and pour, you got to be careful. And I don't know how careful you have to be with cold process. Like, can I do it until I like the color that it is what I'm wondering.
I thought you could. I mean, I have
Mhm.
a here's the thing. I bought the mica powder packets for color, which
Mhm.
I really don't
Yep.
I'm not interested in color, but I
Yeah.
bought it to show because I had those little pig
Yeah.
ones.
Hmm.
It said to use a whole envelope.
Really?
And I
Holy
did
smoke.
not. I mixed it in until I got the color I wanted, and they turned fine.
Huh. Interesting. Wow. I wouldn't have expected I'd use a whole envelope. They're probably in little envelopes of ounces, like 1
Well,
ounce.
no, more like tablespoons, I think.
Okay. She's saying, I
Yeah.
use dehydrated powdered spinach or carrot tops to make green. Oh, and you just add until you like the color.
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I'm on the same boat. That's the kind of stuff I want to do.
And
But
I
white
can.
is hard in nature.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to share with you a link. I have a link in my Pinterest that
Hmm.
shows all the different natural colorants that you can do.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, white would be hard. The only way I can think to get to the white is by the oils that you use. I'll find it.
Okay.
I'm on a mission. I want to find it because I want to have if I'm doing some kind of design or something, I want to be
Hmm.
able to know how to make a white bar of soap. Yeah, I'm thinking that it's about the oils. I'm betting that's the key.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Or you can use Miru butter.
Hmm.
I don't even
I
know what
don't
that
have
is.
that one. I
Uh,
got kokum butter and mango butter.
yeah, they said a pristine bar of white soap used titanium dioxide.
Mm. Maybe I just needed to add more. I guess I'll see. I'm gonna look into that.
And it says, especially if your chosen oils tend to be on the yellow side.
Hmm.
Matte white pigment powder produces a flat white color and comes in varieties for oil and water.
Hmm. Coconut oil, I know, is would make a whiter bar of soap. Have you ever done just coconut oil in a soap, though, Lisa?
Yeah.
Did you add a colorant or no?
Yeah, I did that to the hand soaps I made last year, the little pig ones.
Oh, those were so cute.
They were all coconut
Hmm. Hmm.
and the pink pumpkins.
Hmm. I wonder if it would have been. I wonder how white that bar of soap would have been without color.
I
Do you
don't
remember what
know.
it looked like? Did it look pretty much like it always does?
I don't yeah.
Hmm.
Heather said bentonite clay, but I also heard of kaolin clay, they said will help
Hmm.
white.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll try those. There's a lady on YouTube. What is her channel name? It's Clay and Soap or something like that. What is her channel name? And I've watched her make a lot of soaps. She's a really good soap maker.
Oh, cool.
Soap and Clay, I think is what she's called.
Soap and
Yep.
clay.
Soap and Clay. The little sign for and. Yep.
Yeah, the ampersand.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll have to go to her channel and watch it. Yeah, she's kind of a big channel. She's got like 42,000 subscribers. She knows her stuff.
I'll put it
She's
in your
fun to watch.
I will
Mhm.
put it in your
Mhm.
chat.
Oh, she's saying also be careful with how much oatmeal you add because over time it'll clog your drains. Whoops a daisy. Mhm.
Or my flower petals.
Mhm. Yeah, that's her. Yep. Mrs. Soap and Clay. You guys should check her out. She's a good channel. Mhm.
Gwen's probably sitting there going, "Ask me how I know."
Yeah. Mhm. Yep. I did clog up the drain with clay mask once. That's a thing. Really is. We had to have a plumber come out.
Oh no,
I
that's not good.
was
Mountain
making
Grandpa
all
was not impressed.
it was I was making all kinds of fun clay masks, face masks. Yeah, that was fun.
Can
That's
you add
another.
the honey milk and all that on the soap calc?
So I don't think so. I don't think that it's going to be your guide for how much of that stuff. But hold on, I've got to share something again real quick. Hang on. I'm just going to turn my camera off while I grab it, but I'm still here. If one thing that I noticed, remember those books we have, Lisa?
Yes.
So I was pulling that out of the drawer. If okay, I love this book, Milk Soaps.
Which is a story guide, by the way, which
Uh-huh.
I highly recommend.
Yeah, see all the pictures, like with every step. I know I'm blurring out, but you get the gist. What's really cool with these is that it tells you the percentages. So, for example, here's I don't really like that one. I don't know. This one has oh my gosh, this one has oatmeal and honey, Gwen. I opened it to the perfect thing. So it has percentages. So it's saying pure olive oil 80%, coconut oil 15%, castor oil 5%. And then it tells you how much of everything. But let's say you didn't have castor oil for the 5%, right? You could use soap calc and go in there and just figure out how much you would need. See if there's another good oil that would be a good alternate to include and make sure that it still looks like it's going to do all the things that you want it to do. So you'd look at your factors, right? Like remember the hardness of the bar, the
Mhm.
INS, the iodine, all of those things, because that's the biggest piece of making a bar soap. You want to make sure that the thing is going to turn into soap. Like,
Right.
you know,
Right.
so you could look at that stuff and see how it changes with other things. But anyways, if you want this recipe, I can tell you what it is real quick.
So, Gwen says any soap recipe that calls for water that can be replaced with milk in the same amount.
Hmm. I
You
haven't
know, and Heather, I will
heard
I
that.
will suggest this. I mean, you can totally be an overachiever, but I know for my first recipe, for my first soap, I followed a recipe.
Yep, me too.
Once I got that right,
Hmm.
then I moved on to you can go to soap calculators. I usually use recipes, but you can go to a soap
Yeah,
calculator, but just get confident in the process of making,
yeah,
even from a recipe.
yeah, yeah. Getting your like your well, I think the process word, just the process of making it.
Yeah, because I mean, you have to whatchamacallit, you have to watch with the temperatures because that variable's there. You could
Yeah,
have the variable of trace and false trace.
yeah.
So I think that's definitely something to look at. You
Mm-hmm.
can get it in books, Heather. You can get them online. Brambleberry
Mm-hmm.
is a reputable soap making company.
Yep, that's the
Um,
lady who wrote this.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Heather, if you want to email me and tell me what recipe you're looking for, well, Tammy has that one there, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can take pictures and send it to you, Heather.
yeah, if you're looking for something different, I mean, I found some on YouTube, but you do want to be careful there because the reality of it is you want it to be larger size people
Mm-hmm.
and they've done it several times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You are overanalyzing, Heather. Just pick a recipe from Tammy from her book
Yep.
and do that. See how it turns out.
Buy the book.
Yeah.
I've heard that you can use like where the water is called for. I've heard that you can also use like a tea if you wanted. I haven't tried any of that yet though. And the soap that I made the other day with the yogurt, it was a recipe from this book. And it had me add the yogurt in after everything was mixed up. Yeah, I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so. It's
It's
intimidating,
mhm, yeah,
or I should say this, people find it intimidating because of the lie,
mhm,
but it's not. You
yeah.
just have to be smart and have protective gear and be
Just
careful.
like just like you're smart if you're boiling water to not get it on yourself, or hold your face right over boiling water for a steam burn, or getting things out of the oven, you use pot holders because you could burn your hands. It is different, but once you've done it a couple of times, you address it with the same sort of care. So I
Great
like,
job, Anne.
oh, that's awesome, Anne. Congratulations.
So exciting.
Mm-hmm. That's our goal. Our goal is just try to get people to try new stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, you don't put your hand into an open fire,
Yeah, yeah,
so it's like, let's be real. You just be
yeah.
very careful. You wear safety glasses, you
Mm-hmm.
wear long sleeves. You have your vinegar on hand if needed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
You,
And
don't be texting and mixing your lie.
yeah, I
And
like to
make
get,
sure you do the right order. It's
mm-hmm.
lie to the water, not
Yeah,
the other way.
yeah. And then I like to mix my oils up ahead of time just so I'm not rushing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We got to go here in a minute, everybody.
Sorry
Um,
about that.
I do
Timekeeper's on the ball.
I do oil mixing first, and then I do the water and the lye. And then I can focus on, okay, I've got all of my oils weighed out, my butters. Now I need to heat them up because I pour them together when they're about 115 degrees. So that's
Yeah,
what.
I do the same. And Heather, I do YouTube, but I always make sure that it's a larger account or somebody that I know. Like, I trust Gwen, trust Tammy. Um,
See that pre-bar soap?
but if I don't know the person, I tend to just make sure it's a good recipe and they've been making it several. That's just me because I didn't want to go through the process and then find out it didn't work.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did that enough in the beginning.
That little, isn't that's coffee soap? And
Yeah, I want to make that too.
I've done this with melt and pour, but I have not done it with cold process.
Cool.
All right, guys, we probably should wrap it up.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. So be on the lookout for the giveaway live that's going to happen Friday sometime. I'm not sure what time yet, but look for that to come out. You'll see one posted on Lisa's channel, my channel, and Tina over at Life in the Piedmont's channel too. So keep an eye out for that. I've got some great people have donated some stuff for it, so that's going to be super fun. All right. Y'all take care and we'll see you next time. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.